Dominate the game like we supposed to. Dodging all lanes like we supposed to. I just run the play like we supposed to. Gotta run it all like we supposed to.
The Huskies against the Musketeers. Second time this season. 18 days ago they played in Cincinnati. UConn winning 80-75 in a close one. But this Xavier team, Wayne Norman, desperate for a win. And this could be a huge day for them and catapult them towards maybe the NCAA tournament should they win.
It was an early tip in Hartford, and we knew we wanted to start fast and get the crowd into it. And it was just one of those, I think, rare games where like everything goes right for you and everything goes wrong for him.
Kicks it over to Spencer. Spencer dribble penetration, can't get a shot up. Back to Castle, and Castle hits a three. Spencer picks up the loose ball ahead to Steph on the left sideline. They go alley-oop. Oh, Jalen Stewart caught it. Back to ball, behind the screen ball, buries another one. Back to Klingon. Oh, he thought about a three, and he does shoot it, and he made it. As this crowd got to be loving it. You're watching the best team in the country dismantle one of the best teams in the Big East. But UConn impressive here this afternoon, winning for the 18th time. 8 wins in a row, 18-2, 8-1 in the Big East.
You know, every time we play Providence, it's always a close game, so we knew it would just be a grinded-out game. We knew Providence, they were top 10 defensively, so we knew we had to follow what we wanted to do offensively to really get the buckets that we wanted. And they have so much talent out there, and that really Providence, they could beat anybody in this league.
Here's Newton between the rings. He's guarded by Pierre. Pierre holds onto him, gives it up to Johnson. Newton, dribble penetration, puts up a wild shot. He baked it in. For a three from the left wing, that's no good. Klingon battling for it, got it. Klingon jump hook, got it. Newton quickly to the front court, left to right. Out front to Caravan. Caravan dribble penetration, dives inside and banks it home. Oh, and he landed badly, and Caravan is hurt. He is down under the basket, and he is in some pain.
You know, we've faced a lot of injuries since I've been here, but I didn't like how it felt when Alex got hurt. Alex is like the brain center, the security blanket. I mean, he's Mr. Consistency, Mr. Problem Solver. Alex makes basketball so much easier for everybody else, and he's a huge reason why the team has functioned the way it has the last 2 years.
Seeing him go down, I mean, it just kind of a light bulb goes off in your head that you're going to have to turn it up a little bit to just do whatever you can to try and win the game. That's what I was trying to do. I wasn't, really thinking about the kind of day I was having or shots were falling. It was just really just trying to come out with the dub, and that's what we did.
Gives it up to Castle on the left wing. Castle starts to his right. Started by Castro. Drives on Castro. Gets hit. Banks it in. Count the bucket. Castle into the paint. Little floater goes in. Steph Castle's made 2 in a row like that. Gives it to Samson Johnson on the right sideline. Johnson picks it up at the high post right. Providence overplaying everything. They're doing a nice job. Castle tries a three. Bang! He got another one! Oh! Rebound Stewart. Gives to Spencer. Spencer ahead to Newton. Newton alley-oops it. And that was Castle for the dime of the game.
Yeah, when I twisted my ankle against Providence, I was just mad. I think ankle injuries are just the stupidest injuries to have in basketball, and they just hold you back for a little bit. And I wasn't moving well at all in the training room, and James was kind of hesitant to put me back in, and then he started talking about, I'm going to give you one chance or something, or a chance to go out there and play. And then I just took that chance and ran with it. And I just kept telling him it was good the rest of the game.
UConn down by 2. Here's Spencer. Left wing, Caravan for 3. Bang! Newton in trouble. Gets it to Klingon. Klingon drives down the lane, and he's blocked. He got his own rebound, and he put it in. And a steal by Samson Johnson on the inbound. Oh, and he stuffed it home. Samson Johnson. And that ends it. Providence gave them all they could handle tonight. Uneasy rests the crowd of the number 1 ranked team in the country, even at home. The Huskies prevail, though, 74-65.
1 month from now, we'll be here for the Big East tournament. But today, the Mecca of college basketball and all of basketball, Madison Square Garden, awaits the most anticipated home game for St. John's in better than 2 decades.
Yeah, I mean, I love playing at Madison Square Garden. You know, I feel like it's a home game every time we go there. And, you know, they give us a big lift and they help us out a lot. Like I said, it's another home game and I love playing there.
Playing against St. John's there was, I mean, the environment was crazy. I mean, it was super electric. Our fans, they really showed out. And, you know, I think it is Thor South.
Rebounded by Spencer. Spencer on a run out. Sprints to the front court. Goes alley-oop catch. Klingon dunk. Castle fires it left to solo ball. Gets it back to Newton. Starts to his right and screen by Johnson. Stop and go move. Alley-oop to Samson Johnson. And he crushes the rim. Right hand dribbling it hands to Newton. Newton into the paint. Double for the moment. Gives to DR on the left sideline. Castle. In the corner. Spencer for 3 and he buries it. Right in front of the UConn bench, way on the left hash, trying to attack, and stripped by Spencer. And Diarra comes up with it. Diarra to the front court. They got numbers if they hurry. Here's Newton into the paint, and he is fouled. They put it in. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, he looked like he was out of control. No, he wasn't. As UConn defeats St. John's by a score of 77-64.
You walk out of MSG, you know, you're getting ready to get on the bus, and the bus is surrounded by just tons of UConn fans, and you know, they're loud, they're proud, and you know, we got a chance to you know, to take a bunch of pictures and celebrate you know, what our fans think is you know, is a New York City type of home game.
You know, the team's focus really against Butler was just play defense. We knew that they were one of the best offensive teams in the country, one of the best offensive teams in the Big East as well. So when they got their offense going, they got big wins at Creighton and at Marquette. So we knew what they were capable of, and, you know, really, I think once the defense started clicking, everything else opened up for us.
Left shoulder in, left of the lane, backdoor cut, stolen by Caravan. He saves it. Diarra has it. He sprints to the front court. Diarra down the lane, deals it to Donovan, and he laid it in. Oh, baby! Lightning quick strike. Fast break offense. Curls behind the screen of Samson Johnson. Oh, he hammered it home. Twisted to the front court, right to left. Kicks it over to Spencer. Oh, he thought about shooting. Oh, that would have been a heat check. Now he does shoot it, and he made it. Oh, baby! How sweet was that? 71-62. UConn wins it. 11th straight. 21-2. They snapped the 4-game win streak of the Butler Bulldogs.
You know, the conference regular season championship, they all count. You know, they all count as one victory and one game in the standings. And, you know, often what's going to separate teams is, you know, not losing the games that you're supposed to win. You know, where you have a clear advantage. And you know, obviously, you know, Ed's in the early stages of building his program, and you know, they're going to obviously be great in the future. But you know, we knew that you know, we needed to take the court, you know, play with a level of seriousness and professionalism, and it really send a message, you know, about the type of team that we are.
Outlets to Newton. Newton sprints to the front court, dribbles into the paint, goes all the way to the basket, banks it in. What a shot! Playing with the ball over his head in a couple of dribbles, hands off to Diarra. Diarra in the paint, floats it up and in, and he's fouled. And Diarra with a little celebration right there. Spencer deals on the near corner to Caravan for 3, and Caravan knocks it down. Back to Castle. Castle into the paint, goes to the left hand, scooped it in. Oh! Here's Spencer, left wing jumper by Cam is perfect. That'll do it. UConn wins it 89-64. 12 in a row for the Huskies. We'll see what happens tonight. UConn can take nobody for granted, I can tell you that. And Dan Hurley will certainly make that clear, and he did today at the morning shoot-around. Newton circles left, stop and go. Newton to the basket, lays it in left hand. He went right down the lane, and he got fouled. And it's stolen by Newton on a breakout. Castle, and Castle windmills it. Drives into the paint, kicks in the far corner to Jalen Stewart, who knocks down a three. Nice screen by Samson Johnson. DR into the paint, fires in the right corner. It's Stewart, another three. He's got two of them. Jalen Stewart, another one, and he's got three in a row. Final is 101-65. UConn wins it. For the Huskies' sixth road win of the season.
And all of a sudden, things get harder. These last 6 games of the year, there's going to be no easy games in there starting on Saturday.
No doubt about it.
We really, and a lot of people don't believe it to be true, but I have a vague idea of who the next game is. I think our staff functions that way in terms of our preparation and staying in the moment and focusing on that next opponent. And we're pretty maniacal about it and obsessive over the preparation. But I think there was some type of an idea that we had another big game coming, versus a program we have a lot of respect for. I know I have a lot of respect for Shaka and the culture and the production and success that his teams have had there.
Biggest game in 15 years, Joe. Are you buying that here in Hartford?
Well, I do buy it because you look at the rankings, first of all. You still have 2 big-time teams. The crowd's excited. I think it is the biggest game in here that I can remember.
Everybody thought it was a big game. We came in locked in and knew what we'd have to do to get the win. And the fact that we went out there and I feel like we dominated the way that we did, it just shows how good we could be.
And a handoff to Newton, who circles to the right, back to Spencer. They go down low to Klingon, and he lays it in left-handed. Great feed. Starts right and is stolen by Newton. All the way to the paint, kicks to Spencer. Spencer set back three. Good! On the right wing. Thought about shooting. Goes down low to Klingon. Klingon dunks! Oh, great feed! He is pumping his fist, and this crowd is responding.
It's a testament to the group that 7'3" guy who is one of the most impactful players in the country. He flies under the radar at times on this team. Donovan was dominant and impacted everything at both ends. I think just being healthy and having a rhythm, and he's a guy that I think that we've even got to involve more in what we're doing offensively.
Dan Hurley and Shaka Smart meet. The Huskies pound the Golden Eagles as UConn rolls 81-53. I don't know, Wayne. I didn't see that one coming. I did not, because I know Marquette and I know Shaka Smart, and they've been on a roll, and UConn just took them completely out of their game.
We knew, especially going into Creighton, that it was a sold-out game. We knew that they were doing the little strike pattern and all that stuff. But we knew it was just going to be an energetic game, and that Creighton was going to play their best game, just feeding off the crowd. So, we just had to be locked in, ready for it. But we had plenty of those games in the past, so we should have been ready for it.
And welcome to Omaha, Nebraska, the home of the Creighton Blue Jays. Ranked 15th in the country, they will host the #1 UConn Huskies here tonight. And here are the starting lineups.
It was probably the first time, all season that we've kind of felt that way. With the full team. This was the first time, with this full team where we didn't look like a high-level team that could beat you in any way.
I just feel like we didn't display our defense and show what kind of defense that we really are when we went out and played them. So, that kind of caught up to us early in the game, and they knocked down a lot of shots. And when you play teams like that, you can't have bad games, especially on the road when the crowd's in it, and they have great players on the other side like Alexander and Shireman and Ashworth's knocking down shots. So it was just a tough game.
They came to see #1 tonight, and they did. And they saw their team, 15th ranked in the country, vanquish #1. 85-66 is the final. And they are storming the court. They're loving it.
You know, when you lose, it's jarring. You see the amount of things that went wrong that could lead to that outcome. It exposes things that scare you and are jarring to you. So as good as your team could be for 2 months is as much confidence as we brought in from last year. Eventually your number's going to get called, and ours got called.
For the first time in 10 years, College Game Day makes its rightful return to Storrs, Connecticut, where once again the UConn Huskies are the top dog in the world of college hoops. Now, the very first College Game Day show for hoops was actually at Gamble Pavilion in 2005. Since then, UConn has won 3 national championships. Yes.
I never look back. If something standing in my way, I always push back. If something seemed impossible, I never took that. Nah, cause now I know better. Can't stop, won't stop, I won't quit ever.
We have a lot of champions on our team, and they showed it and bounce back and win. I mean, that's just the kind of culture that coach has built. I mean, so far here, I mean, you can see it since day one when I first got here.
Spencer for 3, and Spencer buries it. He's got 2 from long range. You give him 10. Led by Spencer. Or Caravan off the hand up to Spencer. Newton for 3. Got it! And so the Huskies force a timeout with 1:51 to go. And they extend their lead double digits. First time tonight.
You know, now that the season's really coming to an end, I think it's right there. But at the same time, we know how good the Big East is, and we know that really anything could happen in the Big East. So we can't let our foot off the gas. Really just trying to be focused, locked in, and really just try to complete the mission that we wanted.
It's not easy. 20 games in this league, true round robin. Ends up crowning a champion that's not only the best at basketball, but also had the endurance to win enough of these brutal games.
Trying to isolate Newton out here on the timeline. Now he drives it left into the paint. He kicks to Caravan for 3. Oh, there it is! His 10th assist and a triple. Caravan's done it. Austin trying to shoot it at the buzzer. No good. And that is the biggest win by a UConn team over a Villanova team in the history of this series.
The highest fall won't break me.
1, 2, 3. Reload.
The big news from Saturday came from Omaha, Nebraska, where number 12 Creighton opened the door for the Huskies with an 89-75 win over 4th-ranked Marquette. It makes the recipe very simple. Huskies win today, and they wear the regular season crown in the Big East Conference for the first time since 2006.
I think every year I've been pretty emotional on senior day. You grow so close to your players. We really are a close-knit family. There's a real brotherhood here.
They really built this program, and just the impact that these 4 seniors have had on this team and all of our lives. We'll all remember these 4 forever.
They're all out there center court with their jerseys and their photos, and boy, what an impact Tristan Newton, Cam Spencer, all of them have had on UConn basketball. They give it to Klingon, down low, the cut by Caravan, who dunks it home. He gives it to Newton, turns and fires a 3, got it. Straight away, triple by Tristan Newton, right sideline. Crossover, Spencer drives, goes to a fadeaway, tough shot, good. 12-footer on the right baseline. Richmond starts left, the ball intercepted. Newton, breakout, Castle, and he windmilled it down! Puts it over to Ball, thought about shooting, instead Ball drives inside, tried to lay it up, and he made it! What a nice move by Solo. Now Andrew Hurley's going to check in, the crowd loving this.
I wanted to make sure Andrew got good long run, and he deserves it. He's been a huge part of our success, and I just want him to be aggressive, to go out firing there, and he certainly did that. He attacked and got an opportunity to get to the free throw line, and probably took the most pressure impact shot of the game. That second free throw doesn't go down. He just kind of screwed up his senior day and left everyone in the building a little bit sad.
UConn another opportunity, under a minute to go. They get it to Hurley again. Dribbles off his foot, has to recover, and lost it, regains it, keeps it. He's going to shoot it. You know that. He goes in for a layup, and he got fouled. Oh, man. Dan Hurley's holding his head. He's trying to divert his eyes from what's going on out there, but it puts Drew on the line, and you better make him. Apostolos is giving him a little lecture. It's nerve-wracking what he's doing right now. He missed the first free throw. You got to make him. And Dan's getting in there, helping him out. The bench is all on their feet. Drew on the line. Second one is up. That one is good. This crowd loving it.
Biggest ovation of the night.
That's going to do it. UConn goes to 26-3, 16-2 in conference, unbeaten at home. 11 seasons of Big East play. Since the Huskies have been able to put those jerseys on that say regular season Big East champions.
You know, it's just a good feeling knowing that, you know, what you've been working for since we got here in May, that it's all paying off. And, you know, we're not done yet, but to see that we got the first one that we've been trying to strive for and have been talking about for months is a good feeling.
And then we got a chance to celebrate with the great UConn fans, our students that have been awesome the whole winter. XL, Gamble, our crowds have been sold out all year round. They've been an absolute beast for us the whole year. So it was a chance to cut down some nets, get that feeling of winning a major championship, the streamers, the scissors, the trophy. It's what makes all the work worth it.
It's the standard, though. It's the standard. It's just what we do. Not done yet, though. Not done yet. We got